You know, champions are often described as courageous, heroic. The label doesn't always apply, but without a doubt, the adjectives fit Aero's Serge Payet. Nearly a decade skating in professional hockey, and a decade ago, he could have been left paralyzed.
And now, Fox Sports Extras, Extra Look.
I've found a greater appreciation for life, a deeper love for Jesus Christ. And I'm very, very grateful for the amount of unbelievable people that have come across my path through this illness.
The illness hit Aero center Serge Payet in 1999. He was in his fourth year of junior hockey. He had just signed as a free agent with the NHL's Florida Panthers. His career was on the rise.
I was 19 years old, healthy, and in great physical condition. And one morning I just woke up with a lot of lower back pain.
Initially, Serge figured he had pulled some muscles or was suffering from the flu, but his condition continued to sink. He began losing feeling in his legs. A long series of tests and MRIs and CAT scans finally detected the cause.
Guillain-Barré syndrome, and I was diagnosed with that by an EMG test, electromyogram test, which tests the communication between the nerves and the brain, and there was no communication, so the immune system was attacking the nervous system, and I had lost sensation.
There is no cure for Guillain-Barré. Like with MS, there can be recovery if the syndrome is discovered quickly, if no significant nerve damage has taken place.
The myelin sheet is a protective sheet that covers the nerve, and if that degenerates, that can regenerate. In my case, a myelin sheet had more damage than the nerve itself. The treatment is a spinal tap. You get this liquid protein from your spine, they mix it with your own type of blood. With that, they give you treatment through your blood, and that basically sends a signal to the immune system to stop attacking the nervous system. The downside is the myelin sheet only regenerates a millimeter a day, so the recovery period is very long.
Payet in front, shoots, he scores!
Serge was knocked out of hockey for a year, knocked off his feet for 2 months. He ping-ponged from hospitals to specialists to rehab centers.
When you lose sensation like that, once your nerves are affected, your muscles are infected, and everything else gets affected. Therefore, your internal organs are either working slower, or not working at all. Therefore, it requires other medical assistance, such as, you know, medicine. At one point, I was taking up to 27 pills a day, you know, and you got shots, morphine for pain, catheters.
Fox Sports Extra continues.
The recovery for Serge was just as much mental as physical. How did he overcome depression? And how has he reached out to others suffering just as he did? Very good. All right, back to the plight of Serge Payet, the Aero center, stricken in 1999 with Guillain-Barré syndrome, a disorder where the immune system suddenly and mistakenly attacks the nervous system. It leads to muscle weakness and paralysis. Serge at the time was only 19 years old. He lost more than 50 pounds. The recovery process was long, slow, frustrating, painful.
I went through a tougher battle mentally than I did physically, as tough as it was physically, you know, which includes depression to its weakest point.
Guillain-Barré strikes only 1 in 100,000. Serge was fortunate to benefit from an early diagnosis and to be surrounded by a wealth of medical and family support. But he did not consider himself all that lucky at age 19 to have his hockey career and the normalcy of everyday life in jeopardy.
I was asking Christ and laying in the hospital bed all the time, why me? What did I do? But growing up, you know, I tend to think, why was I even that selfish to even question myself or question God? Why me? Why me? But like I said, it made me a better person. I've met some phenomenal people through this, and you know, there's a reason, and God's got a plan.
Serge's own plan was to reach out and help others even when his own recovery was still in doubt. He started a charitable foundation in 2000 that is still in full force, raising dollars and creating awareness.
A doctor can go through their whole practice, their entire careers, not seeing one case of it. And if you educate more people and spread the word, maybe one person is diagnosed quick enough and can retain feeling in their legs or in their extremities. Some people can wake up overnight and nerve damage, permanent nerve damage. So different cases, same syndrome, but I was just one of the lucky ones that, you know, I had time to be treated, recover, and get better.
Paye takes a shot from McKeever.
Serge got better, recovered, resumed his career, his life, and along the way discovered a toughness that hockey could never begin to demand.
How strong the human mind is, and whatever you set your mind to do, you can do.